All right.
Man, 90.
Is everybody ready?
See?
Yeah, I'm gonna...
See?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Alison Haislip, and for, about the next 30-ish minutes, we're going to sit around and drink some booze and talk some news.
Boo, yeah.
Yeah.
Boo, yeah. We are
Booze, yeah.
always lucky. Nay, it is our privilege to welcome back to the co-captain chair.
Oh, my God. What?
Ooh, co-captain.
No,
We are-
co-captain is way below
I'm just
captain.
borrowing the chair,
It's
by
like
the way.
twice below.
But we're co-captains, Alex.
All right, to the
He's the skipper.
skipper chair.
What about
You
the
are
peg
the
boy?
skipper.
You are the skipper hat.
I'll take skipper.
Tom, Super Volcano Krajewski. How
Thank
you
you
doing,
for
Tom?
You are the Gilligan
Ooh, I'll
of
take
our
it.
Yeah,
of our
He was
lost
a stud.
ship.
Gilligan was a stud in the island, man.
I feel like I would be the professor.
I legitimately think 30% of every episode is taken up by either introducing or saying goodbye to Tom.
I almost just spit in my beer.
By the way, it's great. This is all filler. This whole show is filler, everybody. Like, there's no here.
Yeah, just...
Yeah.
There's no actual content on our show.
Speaking of filler,
Yeah.
we are filling up our fill holes with what may very well be
The very last.
the last super popular at beer on the planet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stone.
Yeah.
So, I've talked about this before, but my brother's getting married, as we know, and he's getting married in San Diego.
Correct.
So last weekend, I was texting with my brother's fiance, Stacy.
Is this going to be about them at the brew house and then get the beer and it turns out they were out? Because you said it in last week's
I
show.
did?
I was like,
Wait, I did?
maybe we
Yeah,
I
replay.
did?
I was like, I'm going to let her go a little bit with this.
It was a really good story. Tell it again.
It was great.
Wait,
It was
I already
great.
told this story?
Totally. And then you called Mike and you're like, Mike, my brother's there. Go get
Yes.
him. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe I already told this story.
And on the show.
Right on the show. That's hilarious.
fantastic.
But wait, did I tell you what the bartender sent to my brother when he asked for the super popular beer?
That it was sold out.
Yes, but he also said that they'll probably make more because they normally make more of the popular ones.
Yeah!
So
We lucked out because we named it popular.
super popular. Like our beer was super popular.
That is
We did not lie
fantastic.
about the title.
Oh my God.
but so
that's
for the
awesome.
bartender to know that we were one of the really
Yeah,
popular
that's
ones.
intense.
Yeah.
I think that was like subconscious when you go up to the bar and you see it says it's popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, then it's got to be good.
Yeah, by the way, guys,
Which is
marketing
brilliant.
geniuses we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Who would have
knew?
thought?
Who knew?
Would have thought?
It's great. It's so great. I just love that you started telling that story again. And I was like, I could let her go.
I've only had 3 sips of the beer, too.
Well, it's this very strong beer.
Man, I got to be honest, like, speaking of telling stories over and over again, like, obviously I've had to tell the great phone napping of 2016 in Italy many, many times.
Yeah.
To the point where if I am talking to a friend and I kind of mention it, they go, huh? I'm like, oh my God, how have
do
I
you
not
know?
told you
yeah,
this story?
You're like, all right, sit down.
Yeah.
Let's get some water.
Yeah, I'm actually emailing with some friends who live in London right now because I'm going to be going out to visit them shortly.
Oh, cool.
And I was emailing with Madison, and she wrote me back. She's like, "Hey, you've been to Italy. Will
How
and I,
was it?"
She goes, Will and I are thinking of having our anniversary in either Venice or Naples. What do you think?" And I went, "Do not go to Naples."
Amazing.
I repeat, do not go to Naples. And she's like, "Why?" And I was like, "I'll tell you when I see you."
Yeah,
so
you're like, this is gonna take
They
an
have
hour.
the entire story coming towards them.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
how is your finger doing?
Oh, I mean, I'm still in physical therapy twice a week.
Okay. I know. Wow.
We're getting there. I can almost bend it all the way that I'm supposed to be
Okay.
bending
I see what's
it.
up. I'm
I'm really like hardcore about it. Like they do all these like massaging techniques and stretches and
you're like,
things
just
on
get
it.
in on that.
Well, yeah, but I do them like every day constantly. Like whenever I'm just sitting around, like I'll probably be doing it during this episode. I'm like massaging the finger because I want this fucker to heal.
Yeah.
I feel like I realize that I think a lot of times when doctors prescribe like physical therapy and they're like,
Yeah.
you'll be in this for a year, it's because people don't do the shit at home.
Right. Yeah.
They only do it when
yeah.
they go to physical therapy. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to be really diligent and just work this
I did
out.
that with my hand when I broke my hand.
Yeah.
They were like, "This is the and I just never really did them at the house. It's like, fuck, my hand feels fine. I'm just gonna,
Oh, see, but that's the thing. Like when I woke up this morning, my fingers all stiff. Like I feel it, so I actually sit there in bed for a couple minutes and like work through my finger.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds hot.
What are you wearing as you work?
I work through my finger.
Good for you guys. Like if I break something, I just let it stay broken. I'm like, it'll fix itself.
No.
That is
I
how.
don't go to physical therapy.
Really?
Yeah, I'll break shit all the time.
You're like
You break
you're like
shit all the
Mr.
time?
Glass from
Yeah,
Unbreakable.
Pretty much. It heals.
Man.
It heals.
Like Wolverine, but
Yeah.
it takes a long time to heal.
Oh, I gotcha. I'm sort of like Wolverine, except none of
Takes
his
a year.
powers.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just let things break and heal on their own naturally.
Yeah.
Anything fun, exciting to happen this week?
No, nothing.
Yeah. No, it's sort of it was a bland week.
No.
I found my pocket knife.
Well, no. What?
Yeah.
This is exciting.
You had lost your pocket knife?
I had lost my pocket knife. I put it somewhere. First off, I need to clean my office like crazy.
Yeah.
It's just full of crap.
You have the awesomest stuff in your office.
I like
I
the
love that you
stuff
call
that's
that
in my
an
office
because it's really just a glorified
room.
man cave. Yeah.
It is. You know what? I hate the idea of a man cave. Like
Why?
I hate the idea that because I live with a woman,
Yeah.
I have to like have an area that is all mine because the rest of the house is clearly not
Oh,
my
yeah.
house.
I get that.
Like it's just like
My entire
I have
apartment is a man
giant-
cave.
Yeah, it's like I have a giant 65-inch TV in the living room. It's not a man cave. It's our
Right.
living room.
Right.
It has a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, like Apple TV. Like it's got all the shit that I want in the
Right.
living room.
Right.
It's not my man cave. And my
No.
office, it's like she has an office, but it's not like a lady cave. It's like it's her office.
It's like a musician cave.
It is like a musician cave,
Yeah.
actually. She has so many guitars. I was like,
Yeah.
ugh. She even has my guitars in there. I have 2 guitars as well. And I was like, Jesus. But anyway, yes. But you could classify it as a man cave just because it's all my shit, and most of my
Right.
shit is man shit. Like,
Well, it's
I do
it's
have
not
a
even,
Rambo knife in there.
It's not that it's
a
man
machete,
shit.
a
It's that
throwing axe.
it's that it's like geeky toy shit. You know what I mean?
Well, this is the thing.
Because
I get a lot of toys.
Yeah, I do too. This
And
is
I
why I
like
don't
to
like
put
that
them
it's called
up.
a man cave because
Yeah.
like I have a bunch of this shit in my place too. It's just it's displayed, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm a man.
I got to go through and figure out what I want to not be displaying.
It should be called like a fan cave.
Our new TV show.
That
where we
is
go
totally,
around.
dude.
Yeah.
Fan caves is totally a reality show that's
Fan
like
caves.
on Spike.
Instead of
I
fan
love
caves.
that.
By the way,
Patent pending.
the fact that all three of us just had the exact same reaction at the same time was pretty amazing.
We have a couple days to trademark that.
Yeah, we never
And
trademark
we never
anything.
do anything.
We never do anything.
But I would totally watch a show called Fan Caves.
Yeah, fan caves.
Oh God, the first one is a bat cave.
The actual bat cave.
Yeah, or like that Enterprise home theater.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah, Next Generation home theater.
Fan caves.
Fan caves.
Oh my
God
gosh.
damn! What? Why? We need to do something about this.
Shit!
We're not going to do anything about this.
No, we're not.
But we need to do
By the
something
way,
about
speaking
this.
of not doing anything about anything,
Yeah, that's me.
Many people pointed out that we literally did not name the episode from last week correct.
Literally, yeah.
We should have named
know,
it literally.
I know.
Why did we not do that?
I don't know. I literally didn't think about it. That word, by the way, ever since that episode,
Yeah.
I was like, I say that a lot.
You do
and
say it
then
a lot.
I hear other people say it
Yep.
a lot. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we all saying this?
Because it only takes one person, i.e. me, for you to go, that did not literally happen.
Oh, yeah.
And
Like,
then you're like, oh shit, you're right. That didn't literally happen.
no, I know, but
so now
why
I'm
are we saying
aware.
it? But why are we saying it in the
Because
first place?
It's like the new like. You know, how everyone's like, it's like this
yeah,
or
it's
like for
Deadwood,
sure.
as they say.
Dead what?
Yeah, Deadwood. When I was doing
Like
speech
the TV show?
forensics. Did you guys do forensics in high school?
God
Oh,
no.
you're trying to be a cop?
I did forensics
Is
in
that what
high
they do?
school. Yeah, it's called CSI Poetry. No, yeah. No, I did it. I got into it because I was in a play in my senior year, and they were like, "You should do forensics," and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
And it's like public speaking, debate falls under it a little bit, but it's a lot of like poetry and
Yeah, it's,
so I
it's
did
almost like spoken word stuff.
It is. So I did like I went to one of the like state competitions and did wasn't the cheese shop? No, the argument clinic. the famous Monty Python
Oh
sketch.
yeah. Oh my god, I love the cheese shop though.
Yeah, the cheese shop is great. It's just really hard to remember
Yeah.
because there's so many fucking cheeses.
Yeah.
But so I did with a buddy of mine. We did the argument clinic,
Right.
as it for forensics competition,
Right.
which was so much fun. But one of the things they talk about is the ums and ahs and all that stuff. It's all called deadwood. So it's like it's something you say while you're talking in order for your brain to catch up to what you actually want to say.
I don't think literally and like might classify as that. Literally, I think is one of those weird oh shit! I just said those weird Deadwood. Damn it! I have
There
such
you
bad
go.
Deadwood
Weird
right now.
words.
So much deadwood.
It's a crap. It is used
Transition.
to instead of saying it's like Uber or something or
Wicked
super
awesome.
something. It's what's the word? It's an adverb. Is that what it is? When does an adverb enhance an adjective?
Well, as a professional writer, I can honestly say I don't know.
Yeah.
I should.
And
You
he
know,
is
instead of
literally
saying-
a professional writer.
Instead of saying
literally.
it really blew my mind, the next level is it literally blew my mind.
I gotcha. So it's become it's become the sort of go-to hyperbole
Yes.
that everybody loves to use.
Exactly. But the problem is that it has its own definition that technically does not make sense. That literally does not make sense in the way it's being used.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh man. But we should have actually called the show literally.
Yes.
I just didn't realize, to be honest, after we talked about it for an hour, I just forgot that was something that had happened on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I titled the show. The titles are a very interesting thing for me because
I feel like you just think of them the Sunday
do.
night before.
when I'm
Yeah.
editing the show and throwing it up
Yeah.
to Nerdist, yeah.
We need to write these things down more.
Well, we had the one take my brick off.
But that's because
take my brick off.
that is because I said we
Right.
need to name the
Right.
episode this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But
So we have to be
literally
very
was gonna be
clear.
good.
Yeah.
It would have been a good one.
Next time.
Next time.
How
Lots
about-
of crazy stuff happened this week in the world.
Yeah. Should we get to
In
some
the
emails?
techies, in the techie stuff. Let's get to some emails, and then
Should we
we've got
check some emails?
We got to
us
check
some
a check.
emails?
Oh, so this is. Remember we talked about James
Marsden.
Marsters. It's this guy wrote in.
Really?
I think it's spelled.
I was
M-
kidding.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
James Marsters, the guy plays Spike on Buffy.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about his British accent.
I never knew his actual name. I just said James Marsden because he's
Right,
an
sounds
attractive
like a thing.
actor.
Yes,
But
yeah.
it sounds like a thing. It is a thing. He's a human being. Stop belittling James Marsden.
No. He's the thing.
He was the
He's a
original.
person.
He was the original Cyclops.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the and probably still is in the in the
original
no
X-Men movies.
in the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Like those people still exist. I mean, I think he was killed, but now they reset it because of time. Did you see the last one, Apocalypse?
Yeah, I just watched it on a plane.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for it to come out.
All right.
I love. Anyway, so James Marsters.
Buffy.
Yeah, Buffy.
Spike.
Hey,
Got
AA and TSV.
Yes.
Longtime listener, first time caller. In a recent podcast, you talked about James Marsters.
Who-
It's like Marsters.
Who wrote this in?
This is Mark.
Hi, Mark. I just had to take care of business.
And his fake English accent on Buffy.
Yeah.
If you're into contemporary fantasy, and I can recommend an audiobook version of the Dresden Files
Ooh.
by Jim Butcher. Mr. Marsters does the narration for it.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. He does a great job.
In a British accent?
And it gets better and better. Also, if you need your Spike accent fixed, you'll enjoy the character Bob the Skull. So I have a feeling he reads it, narrates it in his own
Oh.
voice, but then certain characters, because that's like the best.
Yeah.
The best sort of audiobook people sort of do a little bit of a voice. They don't
Yeah.
go crazy on the voices.
Right.
Like with ladies specifically, like if a dude's reading and it's a girl voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're right.
It's a Cockney hooker over here.
That's how Monty Python does it.
Yeah, exactly.
How am I ever going to save the plantation?
Exactly. But see, if you were reading it and there was some dude who was like,
Yo.
yeah, exactly.
How goes it, bruh?
All dudes are idiot Hawaiians.
Yeah.
How
Hang
does
10.
it, bruh? Hang 10, yo. Skateboard.
How do you like my lay?
How do you like? I couldn't tell if you said how do you like L.A. or how do you like my leg?
My leg, because I'm
Amazing.
Hawaiian, right?
Anyway, so first off, Dresden Files wasn't that a TV show?
Your mom's a TV show.
Oh, jeez, somebody is hot and bothered today. Somebody found her super popular beer.
Yes, it was a TV. Well, no, I think it was a book. It was just a book.
The Dresden Files. I feel like it was a.
No, I think you're thinking of the X Files.
That's not the X Files theme song. Now that I think about it, I think it was ER or something. Oh no, it was MacGyver. That's what it was. Oh, because I watched. Yeah.
So did I.
By the way, that new MacGyver was like one of the highest rated premieres of any TV show ever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, people love it.
Well, people watched it.
That's true. True.
Yeah.
You are literally correct.
Yes. Yeah. People watched it.
Yeah.
A lot of people watched it.
Yeah.
I was one of those people.
Oh.
Who watched the pilot.
Yep.
Yep. Oh man, it's such a perfect example of people looking at a thing, and it's the reason why I usually hate sequels to things.
Yeah. Except for Aliens.
Except for Aliens.
And Terminator 2.
And Terminator 2. That's okay. Those two.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple others. Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back.
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted.
What?
I don't know.
Focus Journey is not better than Excellent
But here's
Adventure.
the thing that I've started
It's not
to realize.
worse, but it's not better.
Well,
Yeah. Here's the thing I've started to realize that happens.
Gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock
Put it in
and
your soul
roll to
for
everyone.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, Alex, what were you saying?
So what I've come to realize is the thing that I don't like is that people who make creative decisions about sequels,
Yep.
oftentimes, or remakes, as an example, oftentimes they think that what makes something successful is a very few big points that jump out. Right. So, an example, MacGyver.
Okay.
Clearly what they did was they went, well, why MacGyver was successful was because he does all these weird things
With
with
paperclips.
like paperclips.
Yeah.
That is not what made MacGyver
Well, that's
successful.
how I would define MacGyver.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you go back and watch MacGyver, it's because it was a very strong character-driven mystery of the week.
Yeah.
With great characters and awesome dialogue.
You know, it's interesting.
It also happened to be that every once in a while he solved things with paperclips.
Yeah.
But that wasn't what that made that show great.
You know what's interesting? I often say this about, Dear Departed G4, is that for whatever reason, the powers that be believe that the reason Attack of the Show worked was because there was a hot female host.
What?
Yeah. Which makes sense. It's why you have viewers. But what I always say to people is, no, the heart and soul of that show is Kevin Pereira.
Yeah.
The reason that show worked was because of Kevin Pereira.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons like the network slowly declined was because no one really recognized that in Kevin. They thought it was like this formula that you could see as opposed to knowing what the heart of the show was.
Well, and that's a great example of what I'm saying that usually happens with sequels is it's like,
and I'm not trying to take away from any, obviously I hosted with Kevin Pereira too, but like, I was one of those women that they thought needed to make the show work, but I was like, no, the show was Kevin Pereira.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But so with the MacGyver pilot, watching it, I was like, wow, they just went full bore into
it's all about
solving things with the paperclips.
Got it.
And I mean, it's like every 5 minutes there's a voiceover of him telling you why he's solving things with paperclips, and I was like, dude, that's not what the show. It's not just what the show was.
And isn't it true? Isn't he like MacGyver's son?
No, he's MacGyver.
He's Angus MacGyver. They say it right away.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He didn't say Angus Jr.
No.
He's like, I'm Angus MacGyver.
Oh, but I thought it was like his dad. I read the pilot.
You're thinking of the Knight Rider reboot.
No. I read part of the pilot for MacGyver when it was casting, and I remember it being like his dad was lost or.
No.
They shot the pilot, and then they reshot.
Oh, you're right. I actually did hear that. I heard that they reshot like 70% of that pilot, and they recast a lot of it and whatever.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like,
I think it was originally supposed to be that he was MacGyver's son. So he's still MacGyver, but I think he's supposed to be the original MacGyver's son.
yeah,
They're doing a Magnum PI reboot with his daughter.
yeah, that I kind of get behind. I can get behind.
I know,
that.
and John Rogers, a buddy of mine, is writing it or show running it or one of those things. Yeah, and he tweeted that, and I was like, John, I look really good in a mustache. He's like, I'm sure you do, Haislip.
Allison, if you get an audition, can I get an audition to play Rick's kid? The helicopter pilot. Wait, Rick owned the restaurant.
Yeah, Rick on the restaurant.
Yeah.
The helicopter pilot was the
DJ.
the black dude with the
What's his
Hawaiian
name?
shirts.
You
I'll
cannot
play-
have an audition to play his kid.
I'll play Rick's daughter.
Amazing.
If they're doing like the girl thing, I'll put on a
Seriously?
wig.
Yeah. No, I know.
Maybe she's
For
a
it.
tranny. I could do that.
Sure.
Maybe
Great.
she's a super
Trans.
sensitive.
Trans.
Super sensitive we are in this
Hey,
show.
and guess what? This day and age, bring it.
Yeah,
Right?
hell yeah,
Yeah.
you win some Emmys for that.
Yeah.
As Rick's
No, 'cause then
transgender
they
daughter,
need to actually cast a
Tom
trans person.
Supervolcano.
Yeah.
Tom would probably turn trans to get that role.
That is true.
You're like, done. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
I'm ready to play.
Anyway,
Today. Put me in. I'm about
should
to
we
take
get
my
this-
last sip.
I feel like we should do some stories.
Yeah.
Because there's
Let's
a
do
lot of
some
stuff we have
stories
to do.
as I take my last sip of super
Yeah.
popular
Okay,
beer.
first off, quick follow-up story.
Oh, yes.
Lots of emails sent in about this. Maybe one of the most emailed stories ever.
Whoa.
Spider bites Australian man on penis again.
Yes.
I did not understand this story when I first saw the title. It's the same guy.
The same dude.
The same dude.
I know.
Who sat in a porta potty and got a bite on his dick.
Yeah.
He was at a construction site in Sydney and was like, fuck those things. I'm never going into one again.
Right. As you
Then
shouldn't.
one of them had just been cleaned.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, it's just been cleaned.
Yeah. It's
Goes
fine.
in, looks under the seat, looks all around. Okay, great. Sits down, starts to do his business, bit on the penis. Almost the exact same
insane.
spot.
Oh my gosh.
He has a spider-attracted penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
like a
off,
divining
never
rod for
take your penis
spiders.
out in front of spiders.
Yeah. He's
That
like,
guy-
why isn't pussy attracted to my penis in the same way?
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta find somebody with a spider penis, with a spider pussy,
Spider pussy.
who just wants to attract to my
Spider
penis.
girl. Spider girl would have a spider pussy, right?
I mean, I guess she'd have spider everything
Yeah.
because she's Spider Girl.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my god, I love it. I just love that Australia is still like the fact that I'm even still thinking of going to Australia at this point.
Australia is amazing.
I'm sure it is.
I had the
It also
best time.
has dick biting spiders.
It has dick biting spiders. Also,
Dick-seeking
I mean,
spiders.
I hate to get into this conversation, but like, I'm assuming the guy needed to go number 2.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Because why the fuck isn't he just standing?
Yeah, well, no, I think he's got to take a drop the
Maybe
kids.
he's really endowed.
He's got to
Just like
negotiate
bump
the.
those-
No, it says he's sitting in the
Yeah.
article. It says he's sitting down.
Yeah. He's negotiating the release of the chocolate hostages. He's dropping the kids off at the pool.
I mean, that's the obvious one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that negotiating the
I've
release
never
of the
heard that
chocolate
before. That's
hostages.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Ah.
Anyway, yeah. So I have a feeling, but then I was like, dude. First off, I don't care how clean the porta potty is. I don't go anywhere near. I don't go 6 feet in any direction to a porta potty if
But
a spider has bit me on the dick.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Like, why?
By the way,
you
I don't
can't-
take my pants off for the rest of my life.
You can't live your life in fear, though.
I can live my life in fear.
What?
Of dick biting spiders?
Yeah,
that
but, like-
happens once.
I know,
And then you are done. Your dick stays in your pants unless you are in hermetically sealed rooms.
Just fucking spiders. If anyone in
I
Australia,
hate spiders.
we have Australian fans.
Yeah.
If any of you know this man,
Oh yeah.
have him call us.
But
Or,
my
like,
favorite thing
email
is so
us.
the guy's name is
or let's get him on Drunksmith.
Jordan. Yeah, that'd be great if he Skyped in. Yeah, his name's
Yeah.
Jordan. But this is my favorite quote in this whole story. Jordan, who preferred not to reveal his real name.
Oh,
You think?
yeah,
You think
yeah.
he's gonna be like, nah, you can tell him it's me, Jordan Blumke, the guy who got his dick bit twice by spiders. No, nobody wants to be that guy because
No.
you're never not that guy for the rest of your life.
That is true.
Jordan's got his dick bit twice.
Would
Hey,
girls-
Jordan, tell him the story about how your dick
Oh,
got bit by a
I find
spider.
that kind of a cool story if a guy told you that. You'd be like, yeah, I want to sleep with this guy.
No.
Really? Okay. See, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
done.
I thought
you
maybe,
just
I don't know, a girl's
convinced
mind.
Jordan, what's his name, to never say
Yeah,
this.
Jordan Blumke.
because I feel like I would look at his dick and be like, okay, where was it? And then
Yeah,
what
but
I mean?
would he be like, here, I'll show you where the spider ate my dick? Would
No,
you
that's
be like,
what-
that's
but-
interesting?
No, that's what I feel like I'd be scientific about it, so then I would know it would no longer be attractive. Does that make
What
sense?
if he's a super stud This Jordan guy.
Well, he's Australian, so there's a really good chance about that.
So okay.
And he's a construction
So it helps.
worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's an Australian construction worker. Like that already sounds
Okay,
like
maybe I'm
something
changing
Alison
my
would-
mind.
Yeah, she's like, nah, I think I should check that spider bite.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a spider bite? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll check your spider bite. Oh, it's on
Yeah.
your penis? Ha ha.
So this is gonna be a little TMI, but whatever. This is a few years ago. I was dating this guy who was like the biggest tool I've ever dated in my life. Like when I
Okay.
look back and I'm like, yeah, that guy was an asshole. Like that's how I classify him.
Oh, okay.
You got to get through one.
So not
but
a tool, he was an asshole.
He was both.
Okay.
He's,
Oh, wow.
He's just
An
he's a
ass
douche.
tool.
He's all
He's
of
an
them.
ass tool.
He's all of them.
Got it.
But he was stupidly attractive and had one of those like Cheshire cat smiles where he like smiled. I'm like, okay. And it was, phase in my life where I was like, yeah, I'll just go for like the insanely hot guy and maybe I'll
Yeah.
get through this. But no, obviously
Maybe I'll get through this.
he was terrible. But what my point is at some point in this relationship, a friend of his went to like, I don't know, like Thailand or something like that.
Oh, boy.
And came back with this salve or cream or something
Okay.
that
I'm
guys
very
can
interested to
put
see.
on their dicks to
Okay.
make them like really hard.
So like Thai Viagra.
Yeah, but it's a cream, so it goes. You don't take it as
Tiagra.
we're just full of good
By
ones.
By the way,
today.
it's probably just cocaine.
Yeah.
yeah,
In Vaseline.
right. But my point is you don't take it as a pill. You actually
Got
like
it.
wipe it on your dick.
Got it.
And he was like, I'm gonna try this for us next time. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
And he's like, why? I want to see what it does. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. That goes inside me.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
want Thai Vaseline
you,
Viagra.
You put it on externally.
Yeah.
But for me, it's internal.
internally. Yeah.
And it became a massive fucking fight between us.
Really?
He was not cool with the fact that I did not want to try this with him. I mean, like I said, he's a massive tool.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
But it was a big deal. But I was like, why do you not understand that I
Yeah.
don't want this random shit like literally inside my body?
Yeah, that is
He's like, but
fucked
it'll
up.
make you really hard too.
And
Is
you're
that
like,
how girls
yeah,
want
that's
it?
not how it's supposed to
No.
happen. I don't want that.
No. Not
Ass
at
tool?
all.
Oh, what an
So,
ass tool.
yeah.
Although there's a part of me
he's
that's
a
like,
douchey ass tool.
what was that made of?
Yeah, I have no
Like-
idea.
Like human horn?
Yeah.
Ew. What?
Futurama.
That's a long story.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't spider. By
Yes.
the way, it might have been spider venom.
Spider venom.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if this guy got
Well,
like
Jordan, then
massive
there you
swole,
go.
swole dick.
Yeah. Massive swole dick.
He's like, this is great for like an hour.
But
I
yeah.
have this massive swole dick.
Yeah, but then I'm like, I don't want spider venom inside of me.
Yeah, no, not even.
We're
close.
very, porous in there. Porous is not the
I don't
word I'm
even know.
looking for, but you
That's
know what I
all
mean?
right.
Like we absorb a lot.
Ah,
Yeah.
spongy.
Spongy? Yeah, that's good.
all of
yeah.
this is.
That shit,
It's just all disgusing.
shit gets in there, that goes straight to the bloodstream. So
Ah, I
Is
gotcha.
that how like
Yeah.
some people do drugs? Then I would
I
assume.
think so.
No, there was the whole thing of the like vodka stoked tampons.
Yes.
what?
Yeah, that like
You get
alcoholics
drunk.
sometimes
Yeah.
will put like vodka soaked
Or-
tampons up there so they can like drink throughout the day without
We
drinking.
we did a story about.
It's kinda cool.
Remember, we did a story about a bunch of herbs that women were. People were being like, "Do not stick these herbs
Oh
in
yeah,
your
the
vagina."
cleansing, the like
Yes.
vaginal herb.
Yes.
Oh God, it was like the potpourri, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah, vagina potpourri. That was like episode 2.
Oh my gosh,
Well, maybe not 2.
it was up there though.
It was early.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some actual science
Psha.
instead of Thai Viagra science.
Yeah.
So this next story.
Viagra.
This next story. Viagra. I love it. I love it. So this next story. Everything you need to know about SpaceX plan to colonize Mars.
I thought you said space sex.
SpaceX. Everything you need to know about SpaceX plan to
By
colonize
the way,
Mars.
how has it never been said that way before? How would it-
SpaceX?
Yeah, I mean, I understand what SpaceX is, but
Oh, but
SpaceX.
SpaceX.
Why has no one confused SpaceX with SpaceX?
You know that's gonna be a parody porn someday with some guy
Oh,
that looks like
totally.
Elon.
Yes.
Yeah.
SpaceX.
I'm sorry.
SpaceX.
What was the actual title of this article? Because I didn't listen after SpaceX.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. He did a big presser
Yeah. Do you know what that was about?
going to Mars.
Colonizing Mars.
Yeah.
He is like, yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah.
the first unmanned mission is going to be going in 4 to 5 years.
Wow.
And the first manned mission is potentially going in 10 years.
Oh man, we better be doing our podcast still by then.
Fuck yeah. We will come out of retirement if we have to.
10 years.
Mars. But 10 years is totally.
retirement.
But 10 years, guys. 10 years.
Yeah.
They're going to be sending people to Mars in 10 years. SpaceX is.
Yeah.
NASA? Pfft,
Yeah.
NASA doesn't give a shit about that manned spaceflight anymore at all. But SpaceX, 10 years, they are going to send people to Mars. Now, here's the crazy thing. They have... So his whole thing was, the issue is there isn't much of a crossover between the people that want to go to Mars and the people that can currently afford to go to Mars.
Oh,
he said, essentially, if you think about it... Right. And he goes, if you think about it business-wise, why aren't people going to Mars? Because the people that want to go to Mars can't afford to go to Mars. How much does it cost to go to Mars? It right now would cost probably about $10 billion per person to send somebody to Mars.
Oh my god!
Wait, I don't.
So if you had $10 billion,
paying for people to go to Mars?
Well, no. This is all this is all how he came up with the concept of how do we get people to Mars.
Okay.
Is he went. The problem is the people who want to go to Mars can't afford to go to Mars.
Meaning they can't actually afford to build a ship and
Correct.
go to Mars.
Yeah,
Got it.
about
Okay.
$10 billion per person to
Got
get
it.
yourself
I
to
thought
Mars.
you meant they couldn't afford to leave Earth or something like that.
No. So the whole concept is he was like, well, how do we reduce the cost so that we can get the cost down to what we believe is approximately $200,000 a person?
Wow.
Because he said at about $200,000 a person, anybody on the planet, for the most part, who wants to move to Mars could move to
Can
Mars.
figure out how to do it.
Yeah, he was like, we got to get it down to about the cost of a medium price of a home on the planet.
Okay.
It's $200,000.
I love the way this man thinks.
Right. So then he goes, well, how do we do that? And he said, well, first off, we have to figure out how to reuse the systems.
Yeah.
Because he said, if you wanted to fly right now from LAX to San Diego, it's like $43.
Yeah.
But if you couldn't reuse the plane, it would be $1 million a person
Wow.
to fly from LAX to San Diego. And he goes, nobody would go.
Yeah.
But because you reuse the plane, you can then lower those costs to the point where it's $43 to go to San Diego.
Right.
So he was like, so the whole concept is they created this. It's actually a really cool concept for a space vehicle. So the rocket goes up with the passenger vehicle. Passenger vehicle is light because it just has people in it.
Right.
People and cargo. That's it. No fuel.
Right.
So it launches the rocket up. Let's go. The rocket comes back down, lands back on the platform.
Which they've shown they can do.
Yep. They put an exact replica of the thing that's up there with the people, but now it's just filled with fuel.
Oh.
They shoot that up immediately afterwards. What? Yeah, they put it in parking orbit with the people.
Yeah.
Comes back down, takes another one, goes back up. That one has gas. They merge. The fuel goes over into the one that has the people, and then the people shoot off to Mars.
Oh.
I would not have the guts to be the first person to actually go to Mars like that. That sounds scary. Oi.
Yeah, because then you're just hanging up
But
there,
here's the cool
waiting
thing.
for.
Well, and then he starts to go into we need to make that travel fun. We cannot make that a claustrophobic, enclosed.
Yeah.
So he's
We'll put a
we
ball
want to
pit on
do.
there.
No, they said they're
Chuck E.
going to
Cheese ball
do
pit.
zero-G game rooms. There's going to be a cinema, restaurants. all this stuff.
Restaurants?
It takes a
Because-
while to get there.
Yeah, it
How
takes
long?
I
2
think it's
years?
6 months.
Oh.
It's 6 months.
I think it's longer.
Remember in the thing,
get
it was
to
they had
Mars?
to come back to Earth and then zoom back around and it added a year.
Oh, is that how to get to Mars?
No. I mean, in the science movie about Mars called The Martian. Remember, they were on their way back, and then they were
science movie.
and they were
about
they have to
Mars.
loop back around, pick them up, and then back. It'll add 2 years to their cycle.
Well, yeah, but that was
that's
only because they were going
to
in the
Mars,
wrong
picking up.
direction.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. So it couldn't take 2 years if they were going in the right direction one way.
I think it's longer than 6 months.
Well, let's say it's between 6 months and 2 years.
Okay, yeah.
Some scientific.
Google it right
Either
now.
way, you'll be bored. during
How
those
long would
6
it take to get
months.
to Mars? Just Google that.
How long?
I bet
will
Google will
it
have some
take
sassy answer for you.
to get to Mars. And it's gonna be are you Elon Musk? The closest approach. Spacecraft launched from Earth. Left at 3,000 miles. It would take such a probe to get to Mars would be. It says 39 days.
What? No.
Hey.
Mars 1. Hold on. How long does it take to get to Mars? Just give me a solid answer, scientists.
Yes.
It's a simple question.
It's literally math.
Yeah, and they were like, well, how
is
fast are you
just
going to
math.
go? The precise duration of the journey depends upon when it's taken because both Mars and Earth's orbits are not perfectly circular.
Oh,
Fuck you, science!
Blah, blah, blah.
So 6 months, right?
Great.
God, let me just see. Here we go. Trip to Mars. Let me just... Somebody give me a
I
fucking...
feel like the whole trip takes
Here we go.
2.5 years.
So
what's that?
The typical
Like
time
9
duration
months?
of Mars' closest approach to Earth every 1.6 years
Oh.
is how close it is. The best approach is 260 days.
260. Okay. Just
So
under a
Mars-
year.
What's that? That's 9 months.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so
Yeah.
not 6 months, 9 months.
Yeah. The number
You're-
I hear most
You're
often...
only kind of right, Alex, is my point.
It could take, depending upon the transfers of orbits, could take as little as 130 days.
Okay.
Anyway, so not super long, but long enough that you want to have an arcade.
Yeah.
You want to have a restaurant.
You don't, yeah.
You want to have something like that. So his whole thing was he was like, we got to make this enticing for people. Now, here's the cool part.
What's the cool part?
They're going to test by sending the Dragon 2 capsules to Mars. That's going to start happening in the next 4 years. They're sending fucking dragons to Mars. But here's the crazy thing. They're like, well, shit, if we're going to Mars,
Yeah.
we should bring stuff that we are going to want.
Yeah.
So they're actually going to bring stuff to start, because the whole concept is they're going to make a factory, a plant that is going to make fuel
They're just going to make
on Mars. So
giant
they're going to
3D
make
printers.
more fuel. Yeah, they're going to start
Yeah.
sending all that stuff. And so they're going to start building the habitats and stuff. They're going to have the pieces to build the habitat before they even send people.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is like a thing. This could happen.
How do
Dude.
they make fuel on Mars? What's it made of?
So, funny
What-
you should ask.
I wanna know.
There are
We have an
three-
answer.
We have an answer because this is how science should be when you Google it.
Yes, seriously.
Oh, gas, you say? Here are 3 different ways you can make gas.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
we laid it out in an easy chart for
Fuel
you.
tank you want? Gas? Wait, let me find the gas thing.
Oh, God
So
damn it,
what,
Alex.
Tap into the.
No, so there's 3 types. Oh, here we go. So the 3 main choices of gas: kerosene, hydrogen, oxygen, and deep methalox.
Carbonate.
It's a type of methane.
Frozen and
It's hard
carbonate.
to make.
Carbonate.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
hard to make traditional jet fuel, kerosene, on Mars.
That makes sense.
Hydrogen is very expensive and difficult with planet conditions.
Yeah, otherwise the
So-
aliens would have already gone to us.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
methane is the clear winner. Easy to produce, low cost.
Juice.
Yeah, it's a deep cryomethanox specifically. So they're going to make methane,
So they're
basically.
bringing a bunch of cows up there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Waiting.
Just
That would be
AI
amazing.
cows.
In a blimp.
Yeah,
The
that'd be
cars
great.
are
if
just
they
like on Mars, and then humans show up, and they're like, "Where the fuck you guys been?"
Been creating
Yeah.
all this methane for you guys.
Why are the cows here?
Yeah.
Some guy's like the mayor of Mars eating a giant T-bone with a cowboy hat. Hey guys! Well, shit took y'all a long time to get up to Mars.
And we're like, "Ah, fuck,
You're like,
Martians are
"Damn it."
cowboys."
The Southerners are all Martians. That would be fucking hysterical. My methane farm's fine and great.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they've got this plan that's like very clear, concise, and then he basically is like, how are you going to fund this? And he goes, no idea.
Oh.
He was like,
idea.
we have a feeling it'll be high net worth individuals investing in it. It'll
Like
be
himself?
Yeah, like himself, but also like people that are like, I have a shit ton of money and I want to go to Mars, so I'll give you a portion of my shit ton of money because I know it'll help me be one of the first people to
man.
go to Mars. But also, he said governments. He said it's going to have to be sort of like a private, public, because essentially NASA can go, well, we have a big ass budget, and all our Mars money is going to us sticking our thumbs up our ass, going, I don't know if we should go to Mars.
Right.
What they could do is take their thumbs out of their butt and then put that money into this Mars program,
Right.
That is being
With Elon Musk.
exactly, which I would think is fucking fantastic.
Have your dad make some phone calls.
I will. I'll
Yeah.
call him and be like, Mars, let's do it.
Yeah.
I want to go.
It's like this shit happened.
I want to be on the
I want to
first
Skype
wave.
with someone on Mars. I don't want to go to Mars.
Yeah.
I would
scary.
totally go to Mars.
You would totally go to Mars?
Yeah, I mean, I might not
No.
be the first guy to go to Mars, but I would totally go to Mars.
Really?
Did you
Like,
see Total Recall?
Yeah, get your ass to Mars. I was like, okay.
With the eyes popping out.
yeah.
Well,
What?
I'm not going to go to Mars and then just hop off the plane and be like, thanks, guys. I'll be outside.
I don't know how smart you are.
I'm hopefully smarter than that, Tom.
But like, what? You go to Mars, you can't come back.
Sure you can. That's the thing.
That's the methane.
That's the thing. They're going to make propellant on there to send the ships because they have to send the ships back.
Can you like legitimately think about this though.
And by the way, he said his number of essentially to become a self-sustaining colony on Mars, he says it needs to be at least 1 million people.
1 million?
Yep. And he says we can get there between 40 and 100 years from now.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Because it's awesome. He started by saying we have two choices as a species. We can stay locked to Earth.
Yes, do that.
And at some point, we will experience an extinction level event.
Yeah.
That will happen.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen in my lifetime. So
No.
But then you get reincarnated.
Yeah.
And then it'll happen in that lifetime.
Once reincarnation happens, you're like, no, shit, I fucked up. Do the space one.
Yeah.
Or they can become a spacefaring world and a multi-planetary culture.
Man, that's crazy.
Still not going.
That's crazy.
Oh, so going, so great. So, speaking of crazy,
Yeah.
one last thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just saw this right before we started recording.
Okay.
So, we talk about self-driving cars.
Yeah.
We talk about it a lot. We talked about Tesla
Yep.
doing their stuff.
Yep.
And then Uber
Yep.
is doing their stuff. Google has their cars that they're doing.
Yeah.
NVIDIA.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
NVIDIA, the graphics card company,
Yeah.
just announced that for the last couple years, not only have they been experimenting with self-driving cars, you ready for this?
Oh no.
They never programmed the car.
What?
They thought, well, wait a minute, computers are really smart,
Yeah.
and they understand don't bump into shit.
Yeah.
So what if we just set up a car with all these different sensors and all that stuff, and we tell it all you have to do
Is not crash?
Don't crash.
Interesting.
Okay.
And they started it in a parking lot,
Yeah.
and it ran over cones, and then stopped and was like, oh,
That's what
sorry.
I'm not supposed to do.
that's what I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
So then it started
Did
realizing
it say sorry?
it needed. I was like, sorry,
Sorry.
cone fuck. I cone fuck. So it started learning when you see cones, you should avoid stuff. It is now so much farther ahead of any of the other things. It'll
Really?
Yeah, it will. It will drive by itself in roads that have lanes. It'll drive by itself without lanes. It understands oncoming traffic. It understands the sides of roads. It'll even take itself off of a road if, when they do construction and they put cones, no, you have to go. Even if it takes you off the road, which other cars would be like, you can't. There's a line. It says don't. We are never supposed to go over this line. It will follow it. It'll go off the road if that's what is the best thing to do for your safety.
Oh man.
And they show it doing sharp 90-degree turns in bush country roads that are mostly bushes.
Really?
Yeah, because they never taught it what to do and not do. They said just
figure it
don't
out.
crash.
Yeah. Wow.
That's your job. Don't
really
crash.
It's kind of like
It's great. You should watch the video. It's freaking amazing.
But you know what? Everyone credits Steve Jobs with basically reinventing the phone, because what he said is oh, well, we don't use it as a phone anymore, so let me actually make it for what it's used for.
Right, yeah.
And then I'll just give it the ability to be a phone.
Yeah.
It's like that, thinking from the ground up, as opposed to already modifying things that exist.
Yeah. And it's just they put it in a car, which to me means that's, I think, going to be the thing that's going to be great, is being able to buy, it might be pretty expensive at the beginning, but just think if you could go and buy a $10,000 kit that you install on your car.
Oh.
And now you can just press the button.
Right.
Instead of having to go buy a Tesla,
Yeah.
you can just strap the camera thing to the top. You can put the sensors on the either side, and you can hit a button.
I wouldn't trust myself to do that.
Well, no,
I'd
I
rather
would
just
take
buy
it to
a
a place.
car where that is all built
but
in.
think if you could take it to a place. Think if somebody said for $10,000 you take it to a place and your car will be able to, whenever you want, go into autonomous driving mode and you won't have to worry about it. Like highway driving. I mean, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things
You
I
would
love
also
about the
go
Tesla.
to Mars in a heartbeat. So...
Yeah, heartbeat. Science.
Yeah, let's think about this Mars thing for a second, because I realized, when the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria came over here to colonize North America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a 6-month trip or something like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 4, 5, 6 months or something?
Yeah, and he actually
stuck on a
mentioned
boat?
that. He actually mentioned
did?
that.
Yeah,
He
And
said
it
it's
is
going to
we're
be
the new colonization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where's
Wait, when we got here, we destroyed shit.
Yeah, what if we get over there and we just give all the aliens smallpox?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Also a good plan.
Yeah.
So he said, ultimately, he believes this project will be a comprehensive public-private partnership on the scale of founding the United States.
Oh, man.
Wow.
It really is. Yeah,
I mean, that's what it is. You're totally right. It's like, and by the way, it was people leaving for religious reasons.
Right.
And business people that were coming to see if there was extra spices or gold or whatever they could just fucking grab.
Yeah.
Smart people.
And then
So
we destroyed
smart
all the
people.
Native Americans.
Yeah, look, there were some downsides.
Yeah.
Let's just say, I hope there aren't any Martians up there that are like, we love blankets.
Yeah. Shit.
Shit, damn it. This again?
I
feel like we're better than
I
this.
think we're done.
Totally.
I think we're done. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Email us. I'm sure we said a lot of stuff that offended you guys today.
Today especially.
Yeah,
in a great way.
Email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. Thank you all for listening and writing in all the time and making our existences worth it.
Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's it for this week's episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
I'm Alex Albrecht. That man I'm pointing to but you can't hear is the mastermind.
Can't see.
I mean,
see.
damn it,
my
you
mic
can't
off
see.
already?
They can definitely hear him.
Tom, Super Volcano Krajewski. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.